Why should I use reward-based training? And why should I train my animals? I hope this video will at least inspire you to give it a try. In this video you will see so-called target training, object training, where my animals get reinforced and rewarded if they sniff or put their paws on an object. An easy way to get started with training. When you start your training, you should always start in a disturbance-free environment, in a place where your animal feels safe and is not disturbed by the surroundings. For my dogs, it's inside or out in my garden. For the cat, it's on the kitchen table, as the floor is full of dogs. And for my mouse, it was originally in his cage. Then he had to get used to being on a small table. Reward equals the animal's salary for performing a behavior. The reward can be food or candy, play or toy, or to perform an activity. When I started training my mouse, he got candy, but I soon discovered that he became more motivated by climbing a small ladder. Good boy. The reinforcer is the signal you give when the animal performs the desired behavior. It can be a click from a clicker, or you can say a word such as "good boy." If you want to train a fish, you can blink with a flashlight when the fish performs the desired behavior. Before you start, you can reinforce your reinforcer, good boy, so that your animal learns that the reinforcer is followed by a reward. It is easiest to start training with a nose target, as animals are often curious about new things. Present an object, wait. When your animal sniffs at the item, reinforce and reward. It may take a few repetitions before your animal has understood what it's all about. Train in short sessions, a few minutes at a time, maybe 3 times a week, with a day or 2 in between. Then your animal will have the chance to process the training session in peace and quiet. Animals have good memory, so if they have learned something, you can take longer breaks. Once your animal has learned nose target, you can try paw target. Choose an item that is easy to put the paws on. It can help if the target is a little raised so that the animal can easily see it. Lure your animal towards the item with some candy or your nose target. When your animal put one or both paws on the item, reinforce and reward. What are the benefits of target training? The activity itself becomes a kind of enrichment for your animal. It activates the brain. Training strengthens your relationship. If your animal thinks the training is fun, you can use it to neutralize adverse places and objects. Why not train at the veterinarian? Nose on a claw clipper, harness, toothbrush, brush, or paws on the transport cage, if your cat usually hides when you take it out. You can use your target to move your animal from one place to another, both nose and paw. You can train your animal to stand still in one position. You do this by extending the time that the animal should have its nose or paws on the object. And the training can be useful when you are going to teach other things, such as spinning around. Last but not least, once your animal has learned that the reinforcer is for a behavior and that it leads to a reward, you can start capturing behaviors that you enjoy and want to increase. When your animal does something that you think is good, reinforce and reward. Now I have a small challenge for all of you. Why not try some target training with your animals? And feel free to share some videos on my Facebook page. If you have questions, concerns, or need help, you can email me at